Leo, can you hear me?
Jumped over these double baked
Oliver. Meow.
Bailey.
Little baby. Dinner. Johnny.
Lola's gone.
Wrong. Lola's right.
Ewan! Hi! Meow. Hey, Buxton!
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
Hi, babies!
Hey.
What are you doing?
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story, which is called Brutus, the Gentle Heart. In a quiet suburban neighborhood where mailboxes were painted with smiling suns and the air smelled like fresh-cut grass, there lived a bulldog named Brutus. He was big, he was bulky, and he had a face that looked like it lost a wrestling match with a sack of wrinkles. But behind his stocky frame and droopy jowls, Brutus had a heart as soft as a teddy bear dipped in marshmallow. He belonged to Liam, a 10-year-old boy who had been born with a heart condition. While other kids ran in circles, Liam walked slowly with a slight limp and carried a small oxygen tank on wheels. Some days were harder than others, but every day was made better by Brutus. Brutus came into Liam's life when he was just a puppy, only 8 weeks old, with paws too big for his body and a bark that sounded more like a hiccup. At first, Liam's parents weren't sure. He's going to grow up to be huge, his mom said, and Liam is so fragile. But Liam's dad said something that stuck. Sometimes the gentlest protectors come in the biggest packages. He was right. From the moment they met, Brutus followed Liam like a furry shadow. He'd sit by the boy's bed during long hospital nights and nudge his hand gently when he sensed Liam was sad. He learned not to tug on the leash, not to bark too loud, and how to lie perfectly still during Liam's quiet days. They were inseparable. One cold November morning, Liam was unusually quiet. He didn't want to play, didn't want to read, not even with Brutus curled at his feet. The doctor said the surgery couldn't wait anymore. "It's risky," his mom whispered to his dad when they thought Liam was asleep. "He's so tired already." Brutus wasn't allowed to the hospital, but that didn't stop him from sitting by the front door for hours each day, refusing to move. On the second night, Liam's dad came home alone, knelt down, and hugged Brutus tightly. "Be strong for him, buddy," he whispered into his fur. "He needs you when he gets home." Days passed. Brutus didn't eat much. He barely wagged his tail. He just waited. He waited through a snowstorm that painted the world white. He waited through Christmas, when the tree lights blinked softly in an otherwise quiet house. Then, finally, the front door opened, and Liam came home. He was pale, thin. His movements were slow, but he smiled. "Hey, Brutus." The bulldog let out a sound halfway between a bark and a sob. He rushed forward, then stopped, carefully lowering himself, pressing his face gently into Liam's side. He knew Liam was fragile, so he lay beside him, warm and steady. Just like always. Recovery was slow. Liam couldn't run or play yet, but he could sit in the sun with Brutus, telling him stories about space pirates and time-traveling dinosaurs. One afternoon, Liam leaned down and whispered, "When I get better, I'll take you to the park again. I promise." Brutus looked up with those deep, gentle eyes. He believed him. Spring came. The world turned green again. And true to his word, Liam took Brutus to the park. He didn't run. He walked, slowly, but without his oxygen tank. Brutus walked right beside him, step for step, like a proud guardian. A little girl pointed at them. "Mommy, that dog looks so serious." The mother smiled. "That's not just a dog. That's a hero." Brutus didn't care for attention, but he leaned a little closer to Liam, as if to say, "I got you, kid." And Liam laughed. It was the first time he'd really laughed in months. Epilogue, always. Years passed. Liam got stronger, taller, braver. Brutus got slower, grayer, sleepier. But no matter what changed, they always had each other. On the last summer of Brutus's life, they sat under their favorite oak tree in the park. Liam, now 16, rested his hand on Brutus's head. "You waited for me," he said softly. Brutus blinked up at him. "You kept your promise," Liam continued. "Now it's my turn." That night, Brutus passed away peacefully, with Liam's old t-shirt tucked under his head and Liam's voice whispering, "Thank you," again and again. He had been more than a pet, more than a friend. He had been family. And for the rest of his life, whenever Liam felt lost or afraid, he'd close his eyes and remember the sound of Brutus's steady breathing beside him. Warm, loyal, home. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.